Hello, welcome to Kendama Jendale and the Fake News. It's me, Kendama Jendale, bringing you some news. All right, we're gonna start with well, first of all, we haven't had any kind of Kendama Jendale show for some time. I've been doing some things, taking care of some creative stuff, but that's all wrapping up now. So I've got some time to do this show again. So the thing is, there hasn't really been any news since we last did a show, which was almost a month and a half ago. Jim Comey got fired ambiguously. Doesn't really tell us anything more. I think at this point, if you still believe the Trump Russia stuff, it's getting pretty kooky at this point. It seems like they didn't have any evidence to support anything, so now they've just moved on to obstruction of justice because they don't have an actual charge. They're claiming this is what happened in Watergate, but it's not. Anyway, so there's the hacking and the Flynn talked to a diplomat at one point, which is not a crime, and then the Jared Kushner back channel, and I'm not sure that's a crime either. And Sessions didn't testify all. I don't know. It just doesn't. Like if you watch the testimonies, it doesn't seem like anything. Okay, let's move on. Um, okay, last time I think I got schnookered, guys. I think I got fooled into believing fake news. Um, with this whole Seth Rich thing, this is the DNC staffer who, died in Washington D.C. Was killed in Washington D.C. There's that big hullabaloo coming out, and really, in retrospect, I think the Seth Rich investigation deserves looking at. I think that there's merit to it, but when it comes down to it, I think that that latest volley of Seth Rich facts was entirely fake news. And it was fake news put out by Trump propagandists. And I think the reason that he did it was because he wanted to go on vacation. He wanted to go on vacation. And he used this to basically back off the left of the Russia case until he could get back and deal with the Russia case proper, which he basically has done. Um, but while this has happened, right, while liberals are obsessing over Russia, we've sent 4,000 troops to Afghanistan. They don't know what the hell they're doing, right? He's sending thousands of troops. I mean, okay, John McCain says they don't have a strategy. They probably have a strategy. They probably have some sort of strong thing, but I don't see much hope for the U.S. military here. Afghanistan's a tough place to handle, and what they're proposing is doesn't seem like it's going to work. But the important thing here is that basically Trump is giving the authority to Mattis. So when this fails, it will be on Mattis's hands. And Trump can say, well, I never supported that. I wanted to give the military the tools that they needed to. That's my Trump impersonation. I don't think he deserves a better one. Okay. This is the price of Bitcoin over the course of the year. This is start of the year right here. It's at 1,116. And then this is the end of the year, or I mean the present. Um, just if in case you haven't been watching that. Okay, so this is oh sick. I just found this on my desktop. I wasn't sure what it was, but this is the most common misspelled search terms by state on Pornhub. Um, it's worth checking out. You're gonna wanna screenshot this, save it, study it. This is important information. This is the type of stuff that uh, that presidential campaigns are made of. Okay. How a conspiracy theory closed part of a major U.S. seaport shut down. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so this is one of the most interesting stories that I have ever seen on the internet. This is about this guy George Webb, he's this weird, wacky YouTube conspiracy guy. Great researcher, really smart guy. Even better than researching, he's really good at like counterintelligence. Um, in terms of like there's some James Bondy tradecraft spy stuff that I don't really understand. Um, but it's just like it's like if James Bond was like your weird like rock and roll playing dad, like down in the basement and he's got like a guitar. But other than that, he just like mostly mows his lawn. That's basically George Webb. And so George Webb started this thing, and he's got some other guys. This guy who's his director who shoots these little cell phone videos with him, and this other lady who Skypes in, and they do these conferences or whatever. And it's like the lowest budget thing that I've ever seen in my life, and they get like 1,000 viewers per video, and they shut down a U.S. seaport because they basically called in a dirty bomb threat. Um, but they didn't really call in the dirty bomb threat. It was like their viewers called in the dirty, but then like one of them sort of just called in the dirty bomb threat. Somehow they got out of it. I don't know how. It blows my mind. They aren't. They're maybe being charged. We don't really know. Um, this is wild. This is he could be the smartest person ever. He could be the dumbest person ever. He could be a limited hangout type of situation. Um, just do a little googling on this. It's pretty awesome. It's really a remarkable story. Anyway, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Nice to see y'all again. Thanks for hitting me up and telling me to do this. Um, yeah, peace, y'all.